Good morning, everyone. It's 7:40 a.m. We're in Hemet, California, headed to look at a 23 Honda Accord. I got a call on Friday about, I don't know, 3 o'clock, and they sent me some pictures. They had some rodents chew the wiring harness all the way down to the connector on one of the camshaft position sensors. I can't get it from Honda. They don't sell it separately. The harness is back order, no ETA, so for right now, we're gonna head over there, temporarily get this fixed up for them so they can get to work. But we're gonna order this harness and eventually get it put on. But I wanted to show you, these are the new homes. These are the fields out here. They're strawberry fields just out there. But you can see there's gonna be a ton of rodents that live in these fields and everything. So it's a common occurrence out here. I fix a lot of wiring out here, so we're only around the corner. I'll take you guys along with me and I'll show you how I'm going to get them back on the road until we get this harness from Honda. So I'll see you over there. All right, so we're using our @auto radio still every day. Let's see. I believe it's gonna be this one right here, that Accord. You guys can see there's a nice trail right there. Plenty of rodents can come through that. They're literally right there, the end of the street. So definitely a lot of rodents in this area right now. But we will let them know that we're here. Good morning, are you Ryan? I am. All right. I do YouTube videos. Do you mind this being on there? No. All right, cool. Robert, nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you too.
All right, let's look at this real quick, and then actually let me turn my Wi-Fi on so I can get it written up. All right. And then I'll meet you right there. Hey, you guys live in this community right across from those fields. It's a given.
Yeah.
I do actually a lot of repairs out here. Yeah, it is right on top. Yeah. My only concern is having to take this rubber pieces out and make the repair and then get it all back in there, but we're gonna have to get that harness.
Okay.
So I'll get it written up, and then I'll get all this popped open, and then I'll get it fixed, at least so you can use the car.
Okay. All right. Sounds
and
good.
Then did you guys decide, do you want to pay cash for the repair, or do you guys want to go through your car insurance?
We're not sure yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just always give everyone that option because most people don't know this is covered under your car insurance.
Gotcha.
So
yeah, we're not sure yet.
Yeah, I do a lot of insurance work because sometimes it's not as easy as this, but then again, we have to replace all of this. This is all one big harness, so that's why it's so much money. Yeah, it's not just, I wish we could just get this section,
right,
but we can't. So I had a Subaru where I had to drop the fuel tank in order to get a fuel line because the rodents chewed the actual gas line. As soon as you would turn it on and give it gas, it'd start just leaking out of there and just leave a puddle.
Gotcha.
So
okay,
they're terrible little boogers.
Yeah.
But
damn fields.
yep.
Yeah. Okay.
But all right, I'm gonna get my laptop out. I want to get it written up. Yeah, I'll take that from you, and then I'll need a signature before I work on it.
Okay.
So it'll just take me a couple minutes if I can just get your information, or actually I have it all.
Okay.
I have all your information from when we wrote it down.
Oh, okay.
And then this is just the initial one. You'll get a statement of what I actually did at the end. No need for a time. Thank you very much. All right, I'll get this started, and then maybe an hour.
Okay.
Hopefully sooner. But I just want to give you a worst case scenario.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're more than welcome to hang out with me. You're more than welcome to go inside and do what you got to do.
All right, appreciate it.
I'll see you in a little while. All right, so we got our little connector over here. I'm gonna put gloves on. I know I already touched it, but I just want to put more gloves on before I go touching all the rest of that crap. Look at how little of wire we're working with here. So we got to be very careful with how we do this right now, because there's no way of getting this. So what I'm gonna do is just extend these out to here, and then I'll solder them over there too. We're gonna need these wire strippers. Oh, I got a pocket screwdriver somewhere, or a pick. One of the two. Okay, so I got that out. Now let's take a picture of this too so we can get wire colors on here. All right, took that one out. See how much we're working with. I'm gonna have to take some of this off, and the reason why I say it's temporary is we can't get that other harness, and I'm not going to be able to put these back in, these little rubber insulators to stop moisture from getting in. So I'm going to wrap it the best I can until we can get that. So alright, now we can let's get our soldering kit out. This is a Milwaukee electric soldering iron. Get that in there. Let's get some solder. Some wire. I don't have multiple colors on the truck. I only have one color. Well, I've got red or black, but that's 10 gauge, and I'm not using 10 gauge on there. Don't mind my little mess here. I gotta clean this out. We need some electrical tape. Ooh. We need some heat shrink. Come on. We need our little micro torch. Yeah, we'll use the small ones. So let's get this stripped back. We're just going to take a few inches of this. Twist it up. Let's get this turned on. I know this isn't 100% the right way to do it, but he needs this car to get to work. So sometimes you have to do what you have to do. You have to disclaim that there's no warranty on something like this until we can replace that harness. This is just to get them by. We got to work, and parts aren't available. Parts aren't available. Sometimes you have to do what you have to do. So I like to at least twist them just a little bit together. And then I'm gonna lay some solder in it. Heat it up a little bit. Way the solder gets in it. This wire is really cold right now. It's like 45, really 49 right now, something like that when I left. A little too much. Oh my god, these damn birds. That was bird poop. I swear, I better not get pooped on. Turn this off for a minute. Set that down. Alright, so now let's get a piece of heat shrink over it. Let's get this heat shrink cut through. Let's cut it. I don't need to waste it. I'm hearing birds pooping all over. That's fresh. That's another problem down here, is all the pigeons and all the birds from the farms and everything. Alright, let's get it about there. Okay, that clearly is out of gas. Let's see if we got a lighter in here somewhere. No, figure it out. Yeah, we do. Alright. All else fails, just use a lighter. Run it back and forth. And that tubing will shrink right over all that. Create a waterproof seal at least there. Alright, that's one. These lock into place. You'll hear a clip. Alright, that's one. Two more to go. This one's going to be the toughest one, but we'll get it. I've done some like this before. There we go. I felt it. There we go. Look at how much wire we got to work with here. Hardly anything. Trying to get that end to stick kind of in that hole there. The back of the wire here. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. And it just came apart. Alright, whatever. Fine, I'll just do it normal. I don't have the sign here today because it was raining last week and I left it out just so I don't ruin the sign. We've had a couple of days, a little bit of rain. All right, that one's in there. Let's take our other heat shrink that we cut. Wherever I'm at, there it is. I was gonna say wherever I might have put it. All right, that's sealed up. Let's get this one popped in. Hopefully it fits in there. Put this in the vise for a second. Just need 3 hands. But I only got 2. All right. So we will push this down and push this through. And there we go. All right. Cool. This is all we got to work with on this one. I'd almost be okay with popping this out. And we still got to open that harness in there. Way too much. Clamp that side down. So that alone creates a solid mating surface there, or solid hold, I should say. Like it's not going to go anywhere. And then I'll put some solder on it, so it definitely won't go anywhere. That's in there. Slide this over. I'm just gonna wait to shrink this till I get it in. I don't want to struggle like I did the other ones. Push it in, locked in. All right. Get that shoved down as far as possible without rippling it. Alright, took my sweater off, changed the battery up. Take this stuff out. Make sure we're going to set this somewhere where it's not going to burn us or anything. Alright. And now we need to get this popped up. Look at that. Alright. I just need to take this section off so we can see there. Okay, it flips over that way. Thank you. All right. So these are the guys I'm after. All right, just scheduled another one for tomorrow. It's one less to call back later. All right, we need to look at our picture. Oh, these are really close in color. Okay, yeah, I should have taken a picture with it pulled out, but that's okay. We'll get our computer. Take these gloves off, I'll change them. Yeah. Sensor, cam sensor, wiring diagrams. So that's 1, So one is purple tan. Let me see if I can zoom in on this for you guys. All right, cam sensor, cam position sensor A. Sorry. So 1 is purple tan, 2 is gray, and 3 is purple light blue. We're gonna do purple tan on this one. That one's the middle one. Yeah, okay, so that's got the brown stripe on it. So that'll be this side. So this is this, that's this, and that's this. All right. Let's connect these up. I like to wrap them just a little bit. Only like you can give them a pull and they're not coming apart. But then we add the solder on top of it. Yeah, that side's that side. Okay, that's not going anywhere. Now we're just securing our connection, make sure no water gets in there. Even though there's a possibility of getting it here, but I'm going to tape all that too. Okay. That connection's in. That connection done. And let's go ahead and get this one done. Wrap that around nice and tight. All right. Yeah, I know. Not the best tape job. I know. Don't gotta tell me. Again, temporary. Get the guy to work. That's what we're doing. Alright, that's it. Now let's put this stuff away. Grab the top done. We'll scan it, clear it, drive it down the road and back, make sure we're good. If not, pull it back open. Okay, stay there. Yeah, that's fine. That away. Oh, those are nice floor mats. Okay, let's find his 12-volt outlet, which it'll probably be right here somewhere. Sorry, I need to borrow it. These are nice. I like these new Hondas. Let's check the oil and stuff before we... Yeah, that's full. It's full. $41,000 miles. Only 41,000 miles and it's already getting eaten up. Alright, Top Don Phoenix Light 3. My go-to scanner. We're gonna go an entire scan, do a smart scan, then we'll get a report, then we'll clear it, and then we'll start it. So this is gonna go through each and every computer that it has or could have and say, hey, anything wrong here? And when it's gray, that means it doesn't have it. When it's green, it means it's good. And when it's red, it means I got some codes. All right, well, let's see, diagnostic plan. Cam A, no pulse. Well, they ate it. It's just some malfunctions because of that code. So we're gonna clear them. Now we're going to start it. Parking brake. No lights have came back on the dash yet. Still no lights on the dash. So we'll go into the PCM, or the PGM is what they call it, the engine computer. Let's see if we can read fault code, no trouble codes. All right, let's shut the hood, take it down the street and back. All right, let's put our seatbelt on. Park brakes off. Oh, sorry, I'm tall. Hitting on the roof. Try my best here. All right, back out of here. Let's go around the block. It's pretty self-explanatory. We seen the problem. It was a wiring repair. We fixed the problem. So no need to go on a further test drive. There's no other DTCs. It doesn't look like anything else is chewed up. So now this guy can get back to work, and I'll talk to him about getting that harness ordered. So exit. We're just going to do one more time of smart scan just to make sure there's no other codes, which I don't think there's going to be. I don't think we're going to have any codes here. So I'm just going to even exit out that. Pull this out. Turn this off. Plug his thing back in. Take our key. I'll plug this in the truck, and then I'll get my computer out. We'll type it up and we'll let them know it's all fixed. All right, it's fixed. Yeah. I drove it around. Yeah, I just need to get your mileage. I'll show you the repair too. 41,320. All right. It's right there.
Yeah, oh, gotcha.
So I mean, it's gonna work. It's gonna be fine. But I still recommend replacing that because those blue rubber seals weren't able to go back in. But it's as tight as it's going to get right now. If moisture gets in there, it's just going to corrode it. So you'll be fine for a while.
Okay.
But I still recommend replacing that harness.
Okay. Okay. Then we'll probably be letting you know real soon. Then.
Yeah, I mean it's not something. We can order it now, but it's not going to come for a couple months. Okay. So the sooner the better. Okay. But again, you're good to go to work. You're good to drive around. Do what you need to do. I'll give you that. I just finished typing it. 41,320 is the mileage, and then I'll print it out, and then we'll do payment. How'd you want to pay today?
Can you Zelle?
Yeah, of course. It's the same phone number that you called.
Okay. I see.
All right, let's get a signature down at the bottom again. That should be the payment that went through.
224.
All right, and then I'm going to give you this. So if you notice on the back, Department of Consumer Affairs, I am registered with them. It's the Bureau of Automotive Repair. That's when you go into a shop, you see that same sign. Any person that ever comes out mobile should give you that attached to it. If not, they're not licensed. They're not doing it right. So I just wanted to share that with you. That's what that is. Gotcha. A lot of people ask. So
I appreciate that. Okay.
All right, awesome. It was nice to meet you, sir.
I might be calling
you take care
soon.
All right, I hope so. Not for this though.
Well, yeah, exactly. I'm at the
well, yeah. Well, we'll order that eventually, yeah. But don't stress on it. You're at least going to be able to drive for a while, and it's going to be okay. Just the rainy season, I'd be careful going through some big puddles, because sometimes it'll splash to the top. Don't let anyone wash the top of your engine until we replace that.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right, I'll see you. You too. All right, we're finished. We're going to make sure all these boxes are locked. I know I locked that one over there. Just make sure they're shut. Throw gloves there. Oh, I don't think I've shown. I'll show you guys later. That compressor, I swapped it out, my gas one, for an electric one. Now there's been a lot that's gone on with the trucks and everything, so I'll explain that later on. But we're done. All right, we're done with that one. Got that camshaft position sensor connector fixed. It'll hold. We're gonna get that harness replaced eventually. It's gonna take a couple of months to come in anyway, so this at least gets the guy to and from work, whatever he needs to do. I'm confident in that repair. It's a temporary repair, but I'd be confident to leave it for a long time. As long as no water gets up there, he'll be fine. So we'll record that when it comes in, but as of right now, I'm gonna stop the video here. I'll pick it up on the next job. But I wanted to thank each and every one of you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and thanks for watching.